I know what it feels like to be tired after a meal, or bloated, and then, of course, craving carbs an hour later. Hello, I'm Dr. Krystosik, and I was there. And now, after years of studying the science and self experimenting, I can tell you this much: it's not about willpower, my friend. It's about how each one of the cells in your body talks to each other. Researchers call this insulin resistance. And it's not just one step away from diabetes. It's a major cause of chronic disease that affects millions of people with heart disease, brain fog, weight gain, and premature aging. But here's the good news, all of it can be reversed. And I want to be clear though, insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes are not the same thing. I want you to think of insulin resistance as a smoldering fire, while on the other hand, type 2 diabetes is when the house is actually burning down. Catch it early, and it's much easier to stop it before the flames spread. Now, normally, after you eat fruits and vegetables, or whole grains, or beans, or nuts, or seeds, your blood sugar rises slowly. Your pancreas releases insulin, the key that unlocks your muscle cells so sugar can enter the cells and help you have energy. But here's what happens with insulin resistance. You see, when you eat processed carbs like candy and foods loaded with sugar, like cookies and donuts and white bread and other carbs from hell, well, your blood sugar rises too quickly and your pancreas shoots out some insulin. And that's the key that's supposed to unlock your muscle cells so that sugar can enter in for energy. But after years and years of eating junk food, well, you start overworking your pancreas and your insulin resistance erupts. And over time, the lock gets rusty and it gets harder and harder for your sugar to get into your cells for the energy that you need throughout the day. And your pancreas tries harder, pumping out more and more insulin, sometimes for years, trying to keep your blood sugar normal. And all along, your body struggles silently. Over time, that extra insulin causes fat that gets stored inside around your belly and your liver and your other organs. On top of that, you feel tired all the time. You crave sweets and you get brain fog sets in. All these are early warning symptoms that your deeper metabolic issues are starting to arise, like diabetes and heart disease and chronic diseases of all types. And here's a real eye opener for you. You see, insulin resistance doesn't just happen in older and overweight people. Studies now show that up to 50%, a whopping 50% of young adults from the ages of 18 to 44 have insulin resistance. And many of them, they're actually lean. Now, they may be thin on the outside, except around their bellies, of course, but they have fat building up inside around their organs under their belly. And as you can see, lean bodies can hide metabolic problems that increase the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline, and brain fog, and even organ damage. Now, what's the root cause? Well, it's a rusty lock that's harder to open and to let sugar into the muscles for energy, along with inflammation and stress, poor sleep, and compounds found in fat that are called DAGs that block insulin signals, leaving your sugar stuck inside your blood, causing you damage and fatigue. But now, let me give you the good news. There's hope. Here's how to fix insulin resistance. Now, the first thing you have to do is to slow down the fuel intake. And the quickest way to do that is the major part of your daily food intake should be carbs from heaven. That's foods like fruits and vegetables, and beans and legumes, and whole grains, and raw nuts and seeds. And although they're not essential, you can include small portions of protein foods like eggs or wild caught fish or organically raised chicken or turkey and beef or pork occasionally. That's what the people in the blue zones do it, the healthiest populations on the planet. Now, additionally, you should be adding soluble fiber like psyllium or chia or flax seeds. That helps to prevent your muscles from getting overloaded with fat, which creates sludge, blocking insulin. Now, fiber is also essential to feed the good bacteria inside your gut, which helps to reduce inflammation and maintain normal metabolism. And then the next thing you should try to do is to walk after meals. Just 10 to 15 minutes of activity activates a secondary pathway in your muscle that lets sugar in without relying on insulin. And even a short stroll after lunch or dinner can lower post meal glucose spikes by up to 30%. That can decrease the spiking by 30%. And by taking these steps, you can remove the rust from the locks to let sugar inside your muscle cells, reclaim your energy, improve your mental focus, and restore your body's natural rhythm for hunger and feeling satisfied. So start today. Eat a diet that relies mostly on high fiber plant based foods. Take a walk after meals. Your body can heal itself if you give it the right tools. Now, if you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe and tell your friends about it and tap that bell icon and stay tuned for more ways to reclaim your health naturally. Oh, and don't forget to join my Gut 911 prescription community. It's a gathering of people just like you who are trying to support each other, to encourage each other to become independently healthy, all along with getting all kinds of free resources from me and helping you to be able to grow and live naturally. So until next time, here's to your health.